Are you a caregiver feeling overwhelmed with caregiving? Traditional caregiving advice often focus on tasks and leave people feeling more overwhelmed than before. It's chaotic. The solution? I created the Give framework to bring structure to your caregiving situation and bring you a peace of mind. What does Give stand for? G, get grounded, start with clarity, not chaos. I, initiate support. You shouldn't have to do this alone. V, value yourself. Caregiving is a marathon, not a sprint. E, empower with advocacy. Know your rights and your options. We're going deep into G, and I, initiate support. The very first thing every caregiver needs to do before diving into the day-to-day task is pause and plan. Sounds easy, but it is. Understanding your role, you must understand your roles and responsibilities as a caregiver and establish clear boundaries early on. This is critical. Then, the legal and financial basics, the must have. Provide peace of mind by handling things early on, like powers of attorneys for health and financing. Confirming all of your estate documents that everything is up to date, as well as your insurance document, and a whole lot more. This prevents future crisis, resentment, and anger. Organization is power. Create systems for paperwork, appointments, and care preferences. You say care preferences. Yes, care preferences, such as hospitals, nursing homes, home health care agencies, home care agencies, independent living communities, assisted living communities, memory care communities. This is the long-term benefit of planning ahead. You react less and you have more control over the situation. There are plenty of mistakes to be made along the way. But to avoid making these mistakes, not planning ahead causes stress, delay, and financial strain. I know that traditional caregiving advice can often feel chaotic. That's why I created the Give framework. Right now in this episode, I'm giving you the tools to stop the chaos by covering G for get grounded and I, initiate support, helping you move from delay and guilt to organization and team building. But don't try to implement this structure alone. I want you to have immediate support. Join our free newsletter. I'll send you tips, guidance, and all the podcast updates and key takeaways right to your inbox. Connect with us on LinkedIn. Search for the Give a Care LinkedIn group to network with fellow caregivers and professionals. All the links for the framework resources and newsletters and the group are waiting for you in the show notes. Find the link and let's get back to the episode. The do-it-all trap. So many caregivers try to do it all themselves. Why? Because of that syndrome. If I don't do it myself, it won't get done, right? Wrong. What happens? What is the cost of doing it all yourself? You get burnout, there's resentment, there's exhaustion, and there's also neglect. You say neglect. Yes, neglect. Neglect not just of yourself, but neglecting to properly care for your loved ones. The care team. Support comes in many forms: family, friends, professionals, and community. So putting together a care team is key to having the proper care and getting out of the do-it-all trap. So build your team early on. But before you do that, you want to have the tough conversation. This will help to provide practical ways to talk to your loved ones about sharing duties, their preferences, getting professional help, and finding all of the resources and putting it together for when that time is right. So focus on framing it as a necessity, not as failure. Getting that professional help, discussing when to bring that in, help you to evaluate whatever type of care your loved one needs, whether it's home care, home health, or respite options. Or even in the communities, you go take a look at the communities, walk around the nursing home, walk around the communities and check them out for yourselves and see if this is someplace that you would really want to put your loved one. Or is that someplace that you would want to be? Take the time to know what's around you, because in that time of need, when you're either incapacitated or cannot speak for yourself, these decisions will be made for you. And if you don't take the time and listen to the GIVE framework to help get yourself grounded, getting your support team in place, having that tough conversation, getting professional help, and using all the resources that are available to you, it will go wrong real fast. So, what's out there in terms of resources? If your loved one was a veteran or served in the World War, they may qualify for their benefits, aid and attendance. Then you have your cancer support center for those that are taking on some type of cancer or some type of debilitating disease, something like ALS or MS or, Alzheimer's and dementia. There are so many associations out there that your benefit can qualify for or get the help that they need or get direction on where to go get the help that they need. We've covered the crucial groundwork: get grounded and initiate support. But your caregiving journey isn't over yet. Now, we have to talk about the two pillars that sustain you for the long run. On episode 3, we finished the GIVE framework and give you the tools to conquer them. We dive into V, value yourself, setting boundaries to make sure you last the marathon. And we master E, empower with advocacy, making sure you know your rights and become the fearless CEO of your loved one's care journey. Don't miss the conclusion to the GIVE framework. Subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts.